Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you guys had a wonderful day. We got almost everything set up here almost. We got to finish getting up a few more things here. Mostly only turning the music on and setting everything straight. 8:30. I got off an hour ago, come home, got ready, and got everything. We jumped right up to getting everything set up. It didn't take too long. We got some music playing at the moment. But here shortly, it's going to be another good day. So last week, if you guys remember, we did Miller May a little bit differently. We're going to be doing it the same way today. So waiting on them to hop in. I'm in the VC now. But we got to share this out as usual, get everything situated. You know, guys, how it works. Let's see here. And the internet's being weird today, guys, so if we start cutting in and out, I do apologize. It took me forever to get the channel actually up and going because I ended up actually having to restart the computer and everything. So if anything glitches out, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Unplug that one. So this one's ready. Facebook, pull it up real quick. So we was doing Fireball Friday, originally just like one time because we had a little bit of Fireball and then we ended up with some more Fireball. So now it kind of turned into Fireball Friday weekly until we run out of Fireball again. So we may finish this little bit tonight. There's not a whole lot in here. There's probably a little, maybe like 1 or 2 drinks worth. Just depends on how the chat goes with my cousin and them. But hopefully they'll be joining in here soon. See here. Get the channel pulled up, and then we're going to go live on Facebook. All right. I hear the birds outside going. There we go. Got the live chat pulled up on that phone there. Everything is good to go on this phone here. Got everything up on the Googles. Let's go ahead and pull up the channel on this side here. All right, there it is. Super stoked about several other things that we're going to talk about here. Get Facebook put up. Alright, starting the live video now. They're wrong. I'm so unprepared, guys. Ignore me. Just ignore me, I guess. I'm so unprepared. I pulled out the Fireball like we was just going to start off with Fireball today. Fireball, I guess. Let's see here. But, guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys had a wonderful and blessed day. I know I did. Work was actually really slow, so it made for a pretty decent day. But I'm super excited to say that, guys, y'all are absolutely amazing. We pushed over 410 subscribers, so we're definitely going to be doing a shot for that here in a second. Got to get a shot glass. I'm telling you, man, I'm just so unprepared for today. I was in such a rush to get live, get home, get ready, get live. I forgot so many things. Which we're gonna use another one. This one's got a deer on it. We'll use this one. It's got stuff in it. All right, we'll use this one. This one says New York, so we'll use the New York shot glass. We'll take. We'll do one of Kirk and Sweeney Dominican rum, just because I'm excited about doing what we are excited about. We broke that 400 level live on Monday. And then, not since then, guys, we've pushed over 410 subscribers now. So you guys are on it. You guys are amazing. So thank you. Absolutely a ton. So this one's to you guys. The first shot is always to the family and those that are new to the family. If you subscribed while we were not here and you subscribed while we weren't live watching, this is a solely shot for every one of y'all. So thank you and cheers. I haven't had that in a while. That one's interesting. Tasted different that time that I remember. It was a little more rugged than I recall. Not sure what my cousin's got going on over here, but I'm in the Discord, so we're just kind of waiting on them. We have music rolling, hanging out. I need new glasses, honestly. So I wear glasses 99.9% of my life, except for when I do my live videos or except for when I make a video, period. Normally, you guys see me like this. But you guys see me like this, but I can't see you guys. So it really does suck to be able to not have to wear glasses. I've thought about getting contacts and stuff, but I haven't really decided on what's actually going to roll down the hill for me. I've thought about LASIK eye surgery, getting it where I don't have to wear glasses at all anymore. I'm not really exactly sure. I don't like taking pictures with my glasses on. I don't like wearing my glasses, but if I don't wear them, then I just can't see. The furthest that I can see to like possibly read something is like I still have to squint a little bit, but from I guess me to my phone, you guys can't really tell that. But I would say like 3 feet in front of me, and then past that, words and stuff started getting blurry at like small letters and stuff, nothing big. Like I can still read these behind me. I can read my hats and stuff. But depending on the letters, I'd say about a good 3+ feet away I can see. So I'm thinking about getting like LASIK or contacts or something like that, something other than glasses, because I am rough on some glasses. But that's also why I bought these. I got these from Zenny Optical. It's way cheaper than if you know your prescription, Zenny Optical is the place to go get glasses, man. I bought these because I work in a shop and I'm rough on glasses. I'm always doing dumb stuff. But, and then look, watch. Back to normal. Same thing goes on this side. You can bend them in, bend them out. Whatever's comfortable to your head. Pretty much, I think I'll have to readjust these, I'm sure. But they flex really good. There's not a lot of like tension or anything like that. They're very well worked around. Yeah, those ones really been out now. But I love the Zenny Optical's options and glasses and stuff. But at the end of the day, it's harder for me to keep up with glasses because I break them like it's a religion. But do I have any interesting stories for you guys today? That's the real question. What happened yesterday and today? I feel like there was something weird that happened that I was going to tell you guys. I have the worst like memory loss. Like I'll have something, I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to go do, wait, what was I going to go do? I always do it all the time. So yesterday we got this free air thing. It's called a Rainbow Mate, I think is the name of it. My stepmom's going around and they're doing demos, showing you guys showing people different vacuums and stuff. And it helps them and it helps everybody else, and especially you if you actually wanted to buy one. I thought they were absolutely really cool. She showed us all types of demos. She showed us how to clean the floors and stuff with it. But at the time, it's just something we're looking for to have, so we decided not to purchase it. But even if you decide not to purchase it, or you do decide to purchase it, you get a free. Pretty much, it's a air purifier. It brings all the dust in the air, and it cleans and purifies your room. And I've noticed a little bit of difference. We have it in the living room where we're at most of the time. I had a stuffy nose when I went to bed. I woke up this morning. I sat in the living room for about 10, 15 minutes, and it was cleared up for the most part. So it does work. It does help out. And they come over yesterday. That, again, guys, why I apologize. My video came out really late last night. I didn't have intentions of that. I actually should have posted that early in the day. I made that early in the day yesterday. I should have posted it beforehand, but I got busy, got tied up, so it was really hard to get everything situated. But we did. We got it all knocked out, and everything's pretty much taken care of. But I love the little rainmate thing we got. And I guess they named it because of it, but it sounds like a storm's going on outside, but it's inside the house. Sounds really cool. It's got a lot of it will have two different functions. One is light on, off, and then light off. So it comes with once you get it, you don't get the other flavored fragrances, but you can purchase them separately. I mean, it just depends on which ones you get on how much they are. But we bought the 4-pack. It's like $30 for 4 of them, so it's less than $10 a thing. So it's really good. They smell decent. The only one that we didn't like, I think, that we agreed on was the lemon one. It didn't really smell that good, but the orange one's okay. If you smell it right away, it's like a lot of orange, but it smells good as a spritz. The berry one's pretty decent. The eucalyptus is really good. We love the eucalyptus. But it's really cool, and I was glad I was able to do that, and I was able to help out my stepmom work that thing out, and where it helped her, and it gave us an opportunity to look at that kind of stuff. All right, so my cousin says, "Okay, give me 15." All right, so in about 15 minutes, we'll see him in chat. So we're just kind of, he's probably just busy. He does all types of weird stuff all the time. He's also a streamer. He also works all the time like I do. His hours are always flip-flop. He eats randomly. He's got his little cat to take care of. He goes to the gym all the time. So he'll be in here eventually. I'm not sure if we'll have 6ix9ine this time like we did last week. I have not personally heard from him today, but I think Kenny said he talked to him, and I think he's going to join in. So we'll see how it goes. But what? Now I'm about to say you guys know about that. Wednesday was absolutely an amazing day, guys. We went to Chimney Rock. We had a great time. And I also realized how out of shape I am when we went up those stairs and done all that stuff in Chimney Rock. So we kind of talked about it a little bit the other day. What I'm planning on doing is cutting back on like beer intake. So I want to cut it down to 6 beers a week. I don't drink much more than that now, but what I want to do is only buy a 6-pack on maybe like Sunday evening or Monday. And then 2 beers for the Monday live, 2 beers for the Wednesday live, 2 beers for the Friday live. That's it. That's all I'm going to buy. No more, no less. Because beer is probably a huge helping hand into weight gain because of all the carbs that are in beer. Even if it's a low-carb beer, it's still got a lot. I've been babying my leg a long time, and I think it's time that we stop babying it. Because I think I'm hurting myself more by not doing things to work out that certain body part, my leg. And it's ended up biting me back because right now it hurts all the time. It feels just rough because I don't have enough strength in it. So I'm thinking about getting a membership with my cousin, Kenny, at the gym. I might start like walking, jogging, stuff like that around my block here, just to get my leg into shape. What about buying a bicycle and seeing how that goes? But honestly, there's just nothing that I'm going to be able to do that's a gym isn't going to be what helps me get what I need. And I know everybody that does know me are probably going to bash me for doing it now, but I did not go to a physical therapist. Whenever my last surgery happened and everything went back to normal-ish, they pulled my cast off about 2 weeks after that one. or no, it was my final surgery was after my cast had came off, and then I was in a boot, and I was in that boot for a long time, and they didn't really want me walking on it at all. I still wasn't allowed to have any pressure or nothing like that, but I'm stubborn, and I got things I had to get done. I couldn't just sit. I have ADHD. I can't just do that. So I started moving around, walking, I started walking on my own without crutches around the house. Ray, Mama, all of them yelled at me for it, pretty lady. But I had to. I just couldn't sit there any longer. But I had to play it off when I went to the doctor's office. I kind of like winged it. Like, he's like, yeah, try to walk on it for me, see how it feels, and this and that every now and then. I was like, all right, so I tried it. And I was like, it feels good. There's a little bit of tension. And then I let him know what actually, I wasn't lying to him about how it felt. Because essentially, if I lie to him about how it feels, it's going to hurt me more. But I could walk on it, and I could get through it, and I walked on it. And then about the third time he seen me walk on it, he's all right, you're fine. I still wasn't able to come off crutches yet, but I was finally able to come out of a boot. But when I come out of the boot, the boot works in a weird way. It allows you to put weight on the foot without there being a lot of weight there. The boot supports most of it. So then I started, once he told me I'd have to go to physical therapy, and then when they were able to release me for work, I could go back to work. Trust me, do not take my advice. Don't take this advice. This isn't my professional opinion, nothing. I'm not a doctor. I took my boot off when I got home, and I started trying to walk. I walked around a little bit. I wouldn't go far. I would make like a few steps and then to the next couch, or I would walk maybe from like my bedroom to the bathroom and then back. But I wouldn't put all my weight. I would lean, or I'd have like a little helper, like a little cane or something like that. But eventually I got to where at home I was kind of walking around-ish a little bit in the house. I wasn't leaving the house in case I fell. And then when I went to the doctor, I walked for him, and then they signed me like, all right, let's put you in physical therapy. I went to one physical therapy session and then didn't go back. I know. They cleared me for work, and I didn't go back. I went to work. That's what I did. Kind of not the best choice, but I had to go back to work. I needed to get back to work. So it was worth going back, or I guess it wasn't really worth it, but it needed to happen. I was one saying I needed to get back to doing something. But it eventually probably going to come back and bite me in the rear because I didn't go and do that kind of thing. I didn't go to a physical therapist or nothing. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. But it's great. It hurts sometimes, but mostly the pressure. Except for here lately at work, it's really like terrorizing me, but it's all right. I'm pushed through it. We live with it. We've been talking for, I don't even know how long we've been live. 18 minutes. I didn't even open my beer yet. You guys let me forget. Oh, Wes, if you're still in here, I got something to show you. A friend of mine from work got me something. He's the one I told you about. He goes fishing all the time, and he goes fishing a lot, and he goes mostly out in like Lake Norman and stuff. But me and him actually became pretty decent friends here recently, which I'm pretty excited about, honestly. But he bought me this. It is from Rapala. It is a jointed shad wrap, and this is what it looks like. And he says he's caught big, small, medium, everything off this thing, and he wants me to try it out. It says this lure is ideally suited for the slowest rate of retrieve. It's bait fish in distress. Action attracts attention in all conditions for all species of freshwater game fish. So this isn't going to necessarily go for just carp or crappie or brim or bass. It's going to go for a little bit of everything. So I'm really excited about trying it out. We'll see how it goes. I have to be careful with it because I don't want to lose this one. Don't want to lose it. And if you didn't see it and you're not here, I will. I'll take a picture of it and send it to you on Facebook too here in a little bit. Oh man! But my leg though, it's all right. I'll take an Aleve or I'll take an ibuprofen or something, and it'll be all right. A lot of times it's just pressure outside. I think it's called like barometric pressure or whatever it's called. It really does affect you. I didn't really feel it before until I broke my leg. My arms never felt that way from breaking it. My fingers, toes, none of that stuff ever been affected by like the temperature or anything. But when I broke my leg and I had to have surgery twice with several different types of metals and stuff and types of things that they put in there, it affects all of it. Now it's just like rough. I'm telling you. But it's all right. It was a learning experience, man. It was fun though. It was fun. Not necessarily a good story, where I would tell you guys it was a great story. A lot of people do ask me what happened to my leg. It's kind of weird wearing shorts and flip flops because everybody that knows me, 9 times out of 10, if I can wear shorts and flip-flops, I'm going to wear shorts and flip-flops. But they asked me what happened to my leg because you can see the scars are very visible from the surgery. And they asked me what happened. I'm like, it was a 4-wheeler accident. And then they're like, whoa, wow, what happened? That was rough. It really wasn't. I was going to park my buddy's 4-wheeler in his barn. I was going to just put it in there. I wasn't even acting stupid. I went around the house, probably not even out of second gear, maybe first still. And I was standing up, kind of like leaning forward as always. Like, I don't know why. I just stand up and I'm leaning or rocking or whatever. And I was wearing boots, and they were covered in water, mud, and everything else. And it had slipped, my right leg. It slipped down and landed in front of the peg of the 4-wheeler. Well, I was still on the throttle, and I felt it pop, but I picked it back up. I just picked it back up, put it on the peg. I drove the 4-wheeler around, back the rest of the way around the house, and I came back to the front porch where everybody was sitting. And they're like, I thought you were going to park it. And I was like, I was, but I think I rolled my ankle, and it didn't hurt yet. I wasn't in no pain. I was like, I think I just rolled my ankle, or something. It hurts. Or I felt it. I heard it pop. It went, or it was more like a. I was like, oh, that was weird. But I heard it like I heard it in my head, and I was like, I'm good though. I'm just gonna like leave this here, and because for some reason I was like, I feel like I should leave it here. I'm just gonna go inside, take the key out. Well, I went to get off the 4-wheeler. I put my left foot down. And I was like, all right, sweet, right foot. And there was nothing. There was no right foot. There was no leg. I fell and laid there. And pretty lady actually took my boot off my right leg, which is great. I'm glad she did. If she didn't, then they would have had to cut it off. But cut the boot off, not my leg. But they got it off. They took the boot off, or she took the boot off. She could feel my bones inside my foot and my ankle and my leg just kind of like crumbling around. And at that point, we just knew it was broke. I didn't accept the fact that it was broke. I just wanted to go in the house. I even told them, you can ask pretty lady anytime. I told her, I was like, I want to go in the house and I want to go lay down. And if it's still hurting in the morning, we'll go to the hospital. Super. Hello, man. How's it going? And I was ready to just go to bed. I was tired. I possibly just broke my leg, but I was still on the fact that I had just rolled it. And I was like, I'm going to the house. I'm going to go to bed. Because that's what we were working on. We were working on everybody getting ready to go in and going to bed because I was living there with him at the time. And they were like, no, we'll call an ambulance or something like that, or we'll take you. Well, a buddy of ours named Chris, he was in one of my videos. He drove me there. He's the only one that hadn't had at least one alcoholic drink that night. And we got Ray's Cummins and me, Pretty Lady, and Chris went to the emergency room. And once we got to the emergency room, they done all their x-rays and stuff like that. And she made me lay on my stomach, and then she wrapped my foot. Next day, I had an emergency doctor's visit appointed in the morning, very first thing in the morning. And I was like, okay, well, that's fine. Which is, I know Pops probably doesn't watch these, but Ray's dad, we call him Pops. Everybody calls him Pops. But he drove me to every single doctor's appointment, man. That man's amazing. And we went, Ray had actually taken me to this one. He felt bad because he wasn't able to go with me to the emergency room, so he took me to that next one. Well, they got to looking at it. They pulled me and Ray was sitting in the waiting room, or in our little, I don't know what you want to call them. Not the waiting room, but we were in our little, room, my doctor's room. And doctor come in, he was looking at it. And then he's like, all right, we done x-rays. So we done some x-rays and stuff. And then he's like, we got to cut this off right now. And I was like, that's weird. Okay. And Ray was standing in the doorway of the room. And Ray was sitting there kind of waiting. Me and Ray are assholes. 100%. You don't mess with me. You don't mess with him. We're brothers. That's our thing. We're not real brothers, but we're brothers. And he's like, "What are you doing?" And they were explaining it to him, and they're like, "You have to stand outside. You can't be in here." And he's like, "Why?" They're like, "We got to shut this door, and we got to." They told him at the time, I didn't tell me yet, but they're gonna have to do something to me. And he's like, "Well, I want to be in here." And they're like, "You can't. You got to be outside. You can stand outside the door, but you can't be in here." And he agreed. He stood outside. And what it was is the doctor took my ace bandage and stuff off the nurse from the night shift put on, and she had cut the circulation off to my leg, to my foot. And he relieved all the pressure. He took all my bandaging and stuff off, and he reset my leg 4 times. He grabbed my foot by the heel and the top of the foot and jerked it back over and over and over again. I've never been in my life, and he couldn't give me no medicine. He's like, "There's nothing I can give you that's going to enter your stream fast enough to where you're not going to feel this. So I got to do it." I was like, "Okay, man." So he resets it. I mean, I'm not going to tell the doctor no. The doctor knows more than I do. So, I mean, do what you got to do, man. And he reset it, and Ray could hear me from the outside. I mean, I was grabbing the bars on the side of the little x-ray bed. I was in pain. And they rewrapped it, done it the right way, and everything else like that. I'll have to do a video where I can show you guys, all of my progression videos. I got to pee really bad. But that's pretty much my first experience going to a doctor where it was actually a bad thing. So what it was I'll be here for when you come back. Heck yeah. Thank you. So from what it was is the doctor told me it was the worst break that he had in a very long time. I snapped my fibula in half. I crushed my ankle bone, and I twisted my toes. He was surprised when you break your fibula. They were telling us like an 80% chance that you break the bone in your knee, but I didn't actually end up doing that. I guess mostly because when it happened, I didn't have no pressure on my leg. It was actually just my foot hitting that bottom end. But they actually done an awesome job taking care of me. The doctor was great. He prayed over every single surgery before we went in there. Those 2 surgeries, but he'd always tell me that he was praying for me and stuff like that through my recovery. And I was like, that's kind of, it's interesting. But I mean, I live in the South. Everybody says that they pray for you and this and that. But when he actually said a prayer, like I was laying in my little bed there, and they had just getting ready to give me my like night medicine. He come in and he told us a prayer. And he's my doctor and he was my surgeon. He put me to sleep, and then we went inside, and everything was great. Not one complaint. All right, Soup Ma said, I've tried 2 American beers today. What 2 American beers did you try? Which ones are they? And how were they? Were they good? I mean, there's not a lot of American beers that are actually really worth drinking. A lot of your crafts and stuff you can't really get your hands on unless you live in the U.S. And then your domestics, which I guess would be imports for you guys, would just probably be really hard or really easy to get your hands on. All right, so Kenny's in the thing. We're going to go ahead and jump back up in that real quick. Yo. Hey. Not much, just chatting with the live. Turn the music off. Yeah. Is George going to behave if he comes in the chat? And he gonna have to. And you take me twice. What's up, man? Looks like we'll be raining out tomorrow. Yeah, I was looking at the forecast. It looks like it's supposed to rain and storm all day. So I guess possibly one day next week or something we'll have to go fishing. I'm getting my five already. I just finished my beer. So. I'll still try if it's not pouring though. Yeah, I don't mind being a little rain. I mean, it's just water. I don't really care that much. As long as it's not like it was that other day when we were out there and it was just like a monsoon of water. Ugh.
These clothes in the washer.
Yeah, I was like, I guess maybe they're busy. So I was like, you'll join eventually. I'm just going to go ahead and go live.
That's fucking chilling.
I can deal with a drizzle, but not a downpour. Yeah, I feel you there. Downpour just absolutely sucks to stand in. Chris Brown, what's up? Hey, man, how's it going? Just chilling, relaxing, drinking some Fireball. Discord chat with my cousin, and then probably a couple others here soon. Ugh. So there was one other that I just bought, Kenny, here recently. I want you to try. I think it was that Sky. I don't know if I told you yet or not, but I'm pretty sure you know I had it. The Sky Citrus Infusion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is freaking amazing. I put it in. I've done it in a video of just by itself, and then I done it. I think maybe like a peach juice or a pineapple juice. Can't remember. Maybe not that one, but I know I've done it with mellow yellow. But it absolutely goes great with everything that it's ever been with that I've done. Somebody told me today to start trying some of the Cirocs, but I'm not sure. I haven't had really any of the Cirocs since like me and you lived together. Because the Ciroc that I can't remember which one we had. It might have just been the regular one. But he was saying that they're all really good. They're all really smooth. They don't taste like a harsh vodka taste. He said they had a Alien Head, the green one, the other day, and it was absolutely terrible. Which it's rough. I don't know if you've ever had it.
No.
But Alien Head, it tastes like washed up rubbing alcohol. It's a rough one to drink. It tastes almost like the what's the other one? The clear one. It's a head. Skeleton Crystal Skull, I think's the name of it. It pretty much tastes the same, but just in a different head. Do you stream PC or your phone? Technically, I do both. I stream through Facebook on my phone, and then YouTube is actually streamed through my PC. So technically, I stream through both. But YouTube, you can only stream on PC until you hit 1,000 subscribers. Once you hit 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, you can mobily go live. I do have a Discord. I turned it up a little bit. I figured you guys couldn't really hear him that much, so I turned him up a little. He should be able to hear him more now. We usually don't really yell that much anyway. We're mostly quiet people chatting sometimes. But I turned it up to the Discord, so you should be able to hear him a little more. And he's right next to the microphone for the other speaker, so you should be able to hear him. I first tried red berry down in Florida, the Ciroc. Is that what you're talking about, the red berry? Because I've heard several of them are actually really, really good with the Cirocs. But I haven't done any on this channel at all for Ciroc. And I've actually kind of upset myself with how little actual vodka I've reviewed on this channel. The only vodka that I have reviewed on this channel is Smirnoff, Tito's. No, Tito's is tequila. So it would be Russian Standard and Smirnoff. I think those are the only two vodka. Oh, and Sky. And the Pickleback. So that's the only 4 vodkas that I've done on here. So I think I might switch over to vodkas for a little bit. They're so much cheaper.
Way cheaper.
Man, you can go buy 3 or 4 bottles of vodka for the same price I've bought for like one of these whiskey bottles. Yo, Jesse, how's it going, man? Yeah, the Cirocs. I'll have to try some of them. You said the red berry. I think they mentioned another berry Ciroc. They mentioned what is it? Like a Caribbean style. I don't remember what it is. Try a shot of Fireball and J? J-E-I? What's that? I don't know what that is.
I have no idea.
I don't know what that is, Chris. Jesse, when you gonna bring me on the show? I'm down for whenever, man. I'm usually whenever you're available, really. Like tonight, I was able to do my live really, really late, but sometimes I like to get on early. I'm off on my next live. I'm off next Friday. That's going to be my next other day where I'm off on my live day. But other than that, my lives are on Wednesday and Monday, but they're both also going to be close to 8 o'clock, 9:30. So Friday's usually about, or is going to be the next day where I can do an early one. The next Friday. They screwed me all up. I was supposed to be off Monday, but now I was supposed to be off Monday, but they changed my schedule today, so I'm off Sunday, and I go in tomorrow at 7. Headed to New York soon. We're about to pop. Hey, man, congrats. You need it. You deserve it. Somebody from Lincoln County's got to do something. He said, Jaeger, I call it motor oil. Isn't there a shot where you do Jaeger and Fireball? I think I made that video already. But I can do one, though, real quick. I can make one up. I got Jaeger in the fridge. 90% of the time, if you mention a drink, I have it. It's about as freezer cold as freezer gets cold. So we got the Jaeger. We got Fireball, so we'll pour a little bit in there. I'm trying to finish the Fireball tonight anyway, so I'm sure it's a 50-50, so we do 50% Fireball, 50% Jaeger. I feel like I've done this one, though. Jess, that's going to be rough. I feel you, man.
I just fucking hate Jaeger. Hate it.
No, wait till you see this color on the channel. It does look like motor oil.
I see it. It looks like crap.
It looks like legit motor oil. All right. Let's give it a shot. It kind of gets rid of like the harsh medicine taste of the Jaeger, but it's more of like a black licorice taste, kind of like the absinthe. It brings out that like herbal licorice taste because it's a herbal liqueur, so it's really weird. And I never knew that until recently, that Jaeger is actually a herbal liqueur and not just a regular liqueur. And that's why it tastes like cough medicine, I guess. It's going to be a sticky shot glass later.
Poo-poo is the real flavor of poo-poo.
Oh, poo-poo. Yeah, warm Jaeger is absolutely terrible.
So, like, if you have to mix it with something, it's crap.
True. Oh, so I know we talk about tools and stuff a lot. So they marked down some Hart tools the other day at work. I bought some, but the coolest ones was these adjustable 10-inch auto locking pliers. So pretty much there's a lot. Here's these. So they don't have a spring or a screw at the bottom. It's the same regular style like cap, and then like whatever you pinch down on, it adjusts itself and locks itself in with this here. So it's really cool, really interesting little tool. Yeah, it's pretty late. Good night, buddy. Pretty late, my bad. But yeah, they're pretty cool set of pliers. You should take a half vodka, half dark. Half dark what? I did do one. It was peppermint schnapps and Fireball, which was the fire and ice shot. And then I've done one with peppermint schnapps, which is the Rumpelmans. And I've done Rumpelmans and Goldschlager, which is clear on clear. And it's kind of the same, but it's a little different since it's clear on clear. Have you tried gin and Coke? Pour a good shot of any gin with citrus taste and add Coke. It tastes great. I have not. I do have Aviation Gin, but it's not real citrusy. But I can add it with some Coke and maybe add it with a little bit of vodka. I got some citrus vodka. So what do you mean, Jesse? Half vodka, half dark. Dark what? Because I have Scotch, whiskey, and liqueurs that are all dark. Like this one here is the Grand Marnier, is a cognac, an orange liqueur, and then I got a bunch of other different whiskeys, scotches, blends. I got Jameson right there, one of my new favorites. Oh, Jameson IPA, not just regular Jameson. Jameson regular is always great. Well, guys, if you're watching, you ain't done it yet, go over to the YouTube, tubes, hit that subscribe button, become part of our huge family. We grow every single day with a knowledge. But other than that, we're going to get back to our video because that stuff is just a bunch of nonsense. But if you do subscribe while we are live, I do take a shot for you individually. So just let me know if you do, if you don't, because if not, it doesn't give me a notification. If you're a private account, it does not give notifications once you subscribe. But if you're a public account, it should give me a notification right away. Kenny's going to be coming over sometime here, probably in the near future, between now and sometime or another, and help me finish setting up the rest of the OBS. That way, all your guys' stuff will pop up on stream, live, whether it be donations, subscriptions, and comments will roll for those that don't have the comments pulled up. So it'll be a lot of things. He's going to help me out with that. We got everything set up. There's just a few tweaks that need to be made. What's the nastiest alcohol to you? You said Jaeger. So Kenny says Jaeger. The nastiest to me, what I would have to say the absolute nastiest drink that I've done on the channel was it's down to two, and I'm going to be the one that don't have the other one. The first one, the absolute first drink that I've ever hated that was just terrible, made me almost gag and puke. It was the Patron coffee. It comes with, it's purple and it has like a bee on it. Absolutely freaking terrible, man. The worst drink I've ever had in my life was that Patron coffee. My next one is going to be this 7 jars pickleback vodka. Pickleback meaning they used real pickles to make this vodka. And if you look at, you guys probably can't really see it through there, but there's actual crap just floating around inside there, and that's just pickles, pickle stuff. Pickle rind, like if you shake, you can see more like dust up down there. Absolutely terrible. As you look at, I've had this probably for like 3 months, and that's all it's out because that's from what's the video of. I use this bottle just for like, hey, when people come over and they want to try something, hey, just give this a shot. You know, it's good. Really, you don't fuck with the pickle flavor. I absolutely love pickle flavor. I love picklebacks when they're mixed, pickle juice and whiskey, pickle juice and vodka, tequila, however you want to do it. I love it. But this is not even close to pickle juice. This tastes like a dried up cocaine addict, backslapped, curb-sided, living with crazy Todd type pickle. I don't know, man. And the other downside, which is just me, it could just be because I'm picky, but they use their sticker, the pickle sticker, and it covers up their story. Like, it covers up the backside of the bottle. Like, why put a sticker and then cover up what you've already typed on the bottom? They got a new banana pudding moonshine out with Old Smoky brand, but I bet it's fire. So my buddy, I sent him that the other day because him and his wife go up there a lot, and I want it to be good, but I'm not sure if it's going to be good. I want it to be good though, because I absolutely love banana pudding. That's the only thing my mom ever knew how to cook. Love you, Ma. If you ever see this, just know I love you. That woman could burn water if you let her. Kenny knows it's true.
That was a good bit of things she made that were pretty good.
Lucky says, "What's up, Justin? Just turned 32 yesterday. Everything still feels the same. Must be doing something good." Hey, 32. That's a walk in the park. I'm not gonna say that that's easy because I'm not even 32 yet. But we will take a shot for you. We'll do the Captain Morgan Black because it's really good and it's easy for me to get my hands on.
I remember when I was 32. Because when I finally got divorced, that was great.
Yeah, okay. I have peed so much today. I already got to pee again. Cheers to Lucky, turning a wonderful 32 years old. A whopping, let's see here, I'm 36. So you're a whopping 6 years older than me. So cheers. Congratulations on another year, older, younger, however you want to look at it. And at least you're doing good. Cheers. Cheers, thanks, man. Not a problem. I love coffee, but liquor and beer just don't taste coffee in any way, shape, or form, in my opinion, even if it says it's supposed to. There was one. It tasted so much like coffee. I think I've done a review on it. Go onto the channel and look for my last coffee ones. I think one of the recent ones was actually really good. But I can't remember which one it was. Man, I'm gonna run a catheter from the bathroom to in here. I'll check it out. Sweet. By the way, happy birthday, Lucky. Oh yeah. I can't remember which one it was. There was a coffee beer. I believe it was a coffee beer that was actually really good recently. I think I've done it recently. It wasn't the Guinness because the Guinness wasn't really beer, but it was really, or wasn't really coffee, but it was really good. There was, I can't remember the name of it. I tried so many different things, it's ridiculous. Oh, it was the Pabst Blue Ribbon Cold Brew. That one. It was the Pabst Blue Ribbon Cold Brew. Absolutely amazing. My opinion. Will you be live streaming tomorrow? Because my birthday's actually tomorrow, 25th. So tomorrow is Saturday. I don't usually stream on Saturdays. Wait, so your birthday's on the Sunday. I don't stream on Sundays. It's still Friday for me. So for me, it's still Friday. For you, it's already Saturday. But I'll do a shout out for you. Let me take a screenshot of chat so I don't forget. What I'll do is on tomorrow's video, whatever we review, I'll do a special shout out for your birthday tomorrow. Is what I will work on doing. About to go back out, light up the grill. Neighbors love me. Hey, I love grilling. Grilling's absolutely amazing. I cook as much as I possibly can outside. Hey, Sue, I think I've asked you this before. Where are you actually from? can't remember for some reason. Thank you, man. I'll do a shot for you tomorrow. Sweet. Awesome. It's always the good things. Shots must make the world go round. That's what it is. Kenny's birthday's coming up in a few months, and he's going to have to come on here and get schwasted. If everything goes the way it goes, I'll have 1,000 subscribers for his birthday, so he'll be on the channel by then. Me, Sweden. I wrote to you on Facebook. My YouTube name is. Okay, yeah, okay. I got you now. I absolutely freaking love your name, by the way. I'm not going to say your name out loud for everybody on here, but your name made me excited. I didn't even, like, it sounds like something out of a TV show or a movie. Like, seeing your name this way on YouTube is so much different than seeing it the other way, and I guess that's what confused me. But I've looked into a few other things about overseas shipping. Have you gotten anything in? Or have you looked at anything about shipping out of Sweden? I know shipping out of the U.S., I think we have to have a license to ship alcohol. But I can ship any type of snacks for free. Or not really free, but it wouldn't have to be a licensed dealer to ship that. Any type of alcohol would have to be licensed. And then it would have to be shipped to Sweden, and then you would probably have to pick it up from whoever, however y'all deliver there. I don't know what y'all's Sweden's laws are on alcohol. That's the only downside about having like a YouTube channel built up of alcohol is like you have to abide by laws and stuff about whether shipping and receiving. All right, Kenny, I need you to get your alcohol license. I know you ain't too busy or nothing, so I'm gonna need you to get your alcohol license.
Fellas, let me get one license at a time here. Everybody's down my throat about getting an inspection license. I'm like, dude, they're not really doing that right now.
I think I'm gonna go get my notary license.
I'm telling you, man.
I talked to Mom about it the other day, and she thinks it's worth it. I mean, granted, I can't sign or anything in like my own name, but you know how many people need a notary all the time?
Yeah, true.
So I mean, I wouldn't really mind to send you to send me snacks instead of alcohol. Hey, I'm down for that, man. We have a lot of really good snacks, but we also have a lot of really terrible snacks. So I'll have to get with you on that on Facebook and stuff. We'll chat again, make sure, because I don't want to send you something like maybe you're allergic to or something like that, and you'd be like, oh, it's good, it's American, and then you eat it, and then you have to go to the hospital. We'll get all the connection stuff worked out. Even if it's just Swedish snacks, maybe we can just do snacks back and forth, and I'll try y'all guys' snacks. It might just be simpler that way. But I do know that me and Pretty Lady, within the next 2 years, we're going to Ireland. I know it's not really that close to Sweden. But once we go over there and she's acclimated to flying and stuff and see how she reacts, we're going to be traveling around, and I kind of want to go to Sweden. I see a lot of pictures and stuff that are really awesome. There's a lot of countries that I want to go to. I don't even know why. Like, just one day I'll be like, hey, that looks awesome. I want to go there. And then it's like, oh, it's in Japan. Well, guess I'm going to Japan. I need Kenny to get a passport too so he can come along. But Kenny's about to get rich off Twitch, so it's all right. Yeah, you can go to twitch.tv to the Kenny3. Find him there. I've looked into the alcohol shipping to USA a bit, and it seems that I can't ship more than 1 liter of alcohol at a time, so I would have to send more than one package, but that would be cool with me. Yeah, that's fine. So like 1 liter, I don't know how much milliliters go into liters. They don't teach. Americans are crazy when it comes to math. We're stupid, so don't worry about it. Because I don't know how many milliliters go into a meter or a liter. So I'm assuming a 1 liter for you guys over there is almost the same as a fifth for us. So that's pretty much like you sending 1 bottle like this, or like my Jameson here. So right up there. So it's not bad. Because there's a few whiskeys I'd like you to try. I'd love to try them. I'm down for it. I'm going to do a little bit more researching because from what I've found so far, it's down by zip code. Not sure if you know what that is, but zip code is like what we go by like territorial areas for like numbers, phone numbers and stuff like that. But your zip code is like your county number. So I had to look ours up and see if we can ship and receive alcohol to our address without a license. And if we can, that makes it that much easier. And then I can send Kenny random drinks all the time to his house, and he wouldn't know where it came from. And somebody just knock on his doorbell and just be like, "Bing bong," and here's a bottle of random Japanese whiskey.
So my apartment does have a security box, but it has to be through USPS.
Huh, really?
Other than that, it goes to the door.
I didn't know those had a security box.
I didn't either until the other day.
I lived there for 3 years. Well, I mean, I know you've been there a lot longer, but...
Because I opened up my mailbox one day and there was a key in there. I was like, what is this?
The secret key.
And it had a tag on it explaining me what to do. I was like, oh boy.
Go to these longitude and latitudes. Open the box. Don't tell nobody what's in the box.
But it's really weird. Like okay, so it's got a key box. Once you put the key in the hole and turn it, you can't take the key back out again. You have to have a second key, put it in the bottom one, and it releases the top key. So I guess that's for the mail guy or whatever.
Probably.
Because trust me, I tugged and pulled. Yeah, it's not coming out. It was a really weird lock. It was something else.
It's interesting though. I mean, what would you need to be? I know a lot of people live different lives and stuff, but you're living in an apartment in our county. Why would you need a security safe lockbox? What are you ordering?
I think.
Yeah, we have the same kind of zip code. Okay, so yes, ours work the same way then.
It's like small but big enough for like computer parts. So I guess that's like peace of mind, I guess.
So you're getting a box probably like 4 inches tall and at most maybe like a foot long.
It's like the size of you know the cube organizers is about the size of a cube.
Okay.
So yeah.
But basically we are allowed to send alcohol or tobacco to the U.S. as long as it is for personal use, so I can't ship too much at a time. Okay, that works. I mean, we'll work something out. I mean, I don't want you blowing a whole bunch of money just sending me stuff. You know, I would feel bad. If for some way or another, if there's something that you want me to try, and I can buy it in the U.S. compared to you shipping it, and then you still wanted to pay for it, you can donate that way, or we can still do it by mail. But to be honest, I don't know about you, Kenny, but I've never seen a Swedish whiskey.
Yeah, I don't think I've even ever heard those two in the same sentence.
Me neither. I've never even heard of a Swedish whiskey. But that's just us. I mean, I'm not a huge brainiac when it comes to this stuff either. So I mean, it can be what it can be, you know. You could tell me it's a bottle of whiskey from Guadalupe sent down to Chile and refined in Russia, and I'm gonna be like, all right, sweet, we're gonna try it. I've still yet to find a cap, by the way, Kenny. Even at Wally World, I've tried a few other stores, and nobody sells any type of hat in my head size that looks decent enough for me to put the logo on. I mean, Walmart has a couple, but their hats are already curved. Like my work hat curved. I want something kind of like the hat that I'm wearing now. I have work hats that my bill is so curved I can crack a can on, and then I got this hat, my motorsports hat, my Klein Motorsports. I don't want every single hat I got to touch my eyebrows. Like this one up here. Like this. I don't want every single hat that I got to look like this. Yeah. This hat has seen some things. Screw it. I want it to. That hat kind of started out like this. It was a little bit more like this, but eventually it just kind of worked its way down. Oh, do you remember that one, Kenny, that I had, the Bass Pro Shop one? It was camo that turned. It eventually was just black.
Yeah.
I wish I still had that hat. That hat went through some things. I feel nostalgia when I see that Freedom hat. I'm telling you, that hat has seen some things. Seen long visual life aspected things. That's been with me overseas twice. Multiple different states. I was messing with a pretty lady the other day, Kenny. I told her I was going to re-enlist. They did need some people to go back overseas again. And she didn't find it nowhere near as funny as I did. So this shirt that you bought me, I'm wearing it. Because you bought it for me. But another guy at work has the exact same shirt. But his doesn't have this. How hard was it for you to find this shirt with our birth year on it in Japanese and with the PlayStation on top? Because he looked at me like I was stupid when I explained to him this shirt.
I just got lucky. That's it. Plain and simple. Just got lucky.
Because he's like, well, what's it look like? I was like, it doesn't look like that one. Because his was just black and that's it. It didn't have none of the bottom stuff. It's just this. And
yeah,
I explained, I was like, it had the Japanese logo underneath, and it said established in 1994 underneath it. And I was explaining the shirt, and he's like, no, you don't. But I do. I have it.
Yeah, because I saw the plain one. I was like, nah, I'm not getting that everybody surely.
Yeah, and I was curious on exactly how hard was it to you to find it, because I've even looked a couple times, and it was I have seen a bunch of shirts like this.
Yeah, I just I knew what I wanted to look for, but it took me a minute. But then I found out, and I was like, yeah, I'm getting it.
Supma said I was about to comment that PS shirt, it's so cool. Man, he bought it for me. Absolutely amazing shirt. Love it. I remember when I was a kid, I was so jelly that my cousin had a PS2 and I still had a PS1. I feel you 100 billion times %.
Yeah, right.
So, Mr. Rich Man over here.
No, you had a PS2 before me, I swear.
We didn't grow up like we had a lot of money. Neither one of us did. But he was PlayStation. I was Xbox. He had the PlayStation 1 and 2, and I went from PlayStation 1 to Xbox because my pops gave it to me. I never had the PlayStation 2 until Kenny got one, and then I wanted to play the racing games on it, SRS. So I don't even know where it came from, but we ended up with a PlayStation 2 because I ended up we had the Wii, which Ethan brought. We had the PS2, mine and yours. And we had the Xbox, the original Xbox. No numbers or fancy crap, just the Xbox. And we had so many games. It was ridiculous. I got Gamecast. I feel you. So that's how mine and Kenny's life was. I had Gamecast. He had N64. I mean, that's just how it was. I had Atari, and he had some weird fancy dancy houdini's. Fireball Friday, yes, Angel, it is absolutely amazing. And then dude, my dad gave me an Xbox 2. It's amazing. So me and Kenny, how many times did we freaking wrap this thing in a blanket? For the Red Ring of Death.
Quite often.
We had it so long that every other time we stopped playing, it would throw a red ring, and we found out Microsoft released this thing where if you wrap it up into a blanket really tight and you leave it for 30 minutes, the ring goes away. So we would do that on a regular basis. Is Kenny a relative of yours? He is. He's my cousin. SNES is the best system ever beside N64. Maybe I'm just special, but what is SNES?
Super Nintendo.
Oh, okay. I was not sure about that one. And you said I'd call it Death Ring. I remember that. Yes. Death Ring is absolutely terrible, man. As soon as it pops, we seen it for the first time and we freaked out because we were poor. We didn't decide if we were just gonna go get a new game system because ours froze. So we kind of used our mom's phone and tried to Google some things, and then we figured out a way to reset the hard drive inside. I don't know how it works, but yeah, and then it would work and run for a while. And then it would stop, and then it would work, and it would stop. I think eventually it just kind of quit. I don't remember what happened to that thing, honestly. Do you remember what happened to my original Xbox? I feel like your memory's way better than mine.
No, honestly, because I feel like if I knew what happened to your Xbox, I'd know what happened to your skateboard.
Me too, man. One day we had it, one day we didn't.
It just fucking disappeared. It just...
Both my skateboards.
It is just so weird.
My sister and I had N64 and Nintendo. They were they were great. Couldn't have asked for more. We loved N64. I would always go over to Kenny's house to play N64. I never owned one. We just never got one. But every time I would go over to Kenny's house, I remember playing the Army game. It was a little soldiers game where you played as a little green man like you were from Toy Story. We played that all the freaking time. He played a bunch more games than I did at the time because I just lived outside. And then later on in life, we became inseparable for the most part. And my life became about video games and outside, and then we rubbed off on each other. My outsideness went to him, and then vice versa, video games and everything else.
Yeah, pretty much 50-50.
Yeah, it went from me, I lived outside 24/7. That was it. There was no question. I didn't want to go inside and play video games. And he didn't necessarily want to, but what he was given, he played video games all the time. That's what he was allotted. And then once the whole shebang of life happened, and we were able to hang out almost literally every single day. It was more or less, we rubbed off on each other 50-50 outside, playing video games. You know, we lived that life of doing whatever until the sun went down. Once the sun went down and mama hollered for you, you came home. I still have my Death Ring Xbox. Or 360. That's absolutely crazy. U.S. Soldier, right? Yeah, I was. Or what? Toy Soldier, right? What? Yes, yeah, that was in that one, right, Kenny? What the? Yeah, that was the right one.
I typed it in chat.
Okay. Something I had it too, but never understood it. And then, well, if you needed questions, that's the man to ask. He commented. So,
the game is so weird.
Yeah, we done all types of video games. It didn't matter what it was. We just played. We wanted to have fun, learn new things, do different things, play different games. And then I don't even recollect. Like, I don't know where either of our lives would have went if we would have stayed separated, as if what was going to be planned that way. But growing up together and having somebody at your exact same age within a few months is probably the most perfect thing ever. Like, if I would have grew up with somebody that was 4 years older than me, 5 years older than me, or 5 years younger than me, I don't know, I'd have probably been more quiet. I guess kind of like my sister.
Weird. Yeah.
Like Pamela, my sister, she's 4 years older than me and Kenny. So, and that's my biological sister. So she didn't have anybody else to kind of grow up with but herself. And then Kenny has a sister who's young. He's like, 5 years, 6 years younger than you, or younger than us.
God, like 8.
Yeah, 8 years younger than us. So 8 years younger than us, 4 years younger than my sister. That makes 12 years younger than my sister. So my sister never really had that connection with anybody else in the family. And I don't think I'd have been able to do it either. Like, the adventures that me and fucking Kenny had, it was great.
Because, like, it was like me, you, and your brother was like a couple years younger, but we had common interests. Not all.
Yeah, we were born in 94. He was born in 97.
Yeah, I mean, we had a middle ground.
We had anime, we had Dragon Ball, we had Pokemon, we had bicycles, we had the walking, we had the adventures. A lot of those kind of things all ran into each other, and that's just stuff that we enjoyed doing together. So it was really fun being able to do all that as a group. I'm getting a new beer, BRB. All right. Lucky says LOL. And then, so I'm born in 97 too. Yeah, my brother, he was born January 8th of 97. I was born November 8th, 1994. And I always mess up Kenny's, but it's August 20 couple 94.
Yeah, you close enough, dude. I'm so crap with birthdays. It's ridiculous.
And I know it's within the 20s. I think it's like 24 or something like that.
Nah, it's 19.
Oh, I was close. See, I was within 5 days. I was within 5 days. For some reason, I always think it's within the 20s. I guess because I think your dad's might be in the 20s of October. I don't know, man. What? So his is August 19th. Mine's November 8th, and we were born the same year. So there was literally barely 3 months of a difference.
Yeah.
Lucky says, check out the #1 hippie live stream. You guys are wearing the same shirt. That's awesome.
I'm looking at it now.
Haha, early happy birthday fireball shot. I don't have any more fireball left. So we can do a shot This is just what I'm sipping on. You name a bottle you see above my head, and we will take a shot of it. As long as it's not the Basil Hayden right here on the end, anything from this round bottle over, we will take a shot of for said early birthday shot. And if it's your birthday, there's so many of you guys having a birthday. Oh my god. You're weirdos.
Shit.
Hey, happy super late better. Kenny, he just left you. Trust me, that man leaves more than anybody I've ever met in my life. The man be mid call that I know, he just call you. Just dip.
I'm not at you later. It's either going to be the next day or it's going to be 3 hours.
It's going to be something, but you don't know when.
I don't know when.
My bladder is the smallest of bladders. Let's see here. We'll do the IPA because it's right here. It's easy to get. And I love the color of this bottle. All the green on green, it's just great.
Have you had a white zombie yet?
I've had which one?
It's just like the can one. It's like.
Is it the whitish black bottle can?
It's like purple. It's a grape one, or allegedly grape.
Oh yeah, I haven't had that one yet. But I know I did see that the Wally World that I work at has a combination box of them.
Okay.
But I do want to try them.
If you go to like bars in Hickory, they almost always have it.
Mostly because it's like I think it's made. I don't think it's made in Nashville. I think it's made in Conover or Newton.
I want to say Catawba.
I think it is Catawba Brewery.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Jameson, yes, it is beautiful. It is absolutely amazing. Cheers, dinky dinks. Tastes great.
White Zombie, it's allegedly grape, but a grape flavored beer, you kind of put two and two together.
Grape's a really hard flavor to come up with also. I mean, grape's easy as like a sugared flavor, but I feel like once you start putting grape into like a beer, a vodka, or anything, I've yet to taste anything that tastes like grape.
It was like more or less like white cranberry, but with alcohol.
Okay.
Or maybe that's what they were going for, white cranberry. That makes more sense.
Possibly. I mean, I guess a grape and a cranberry is kind of similar. I mean, the flavor is totally different, but I mean, they roll the same.
Okay, so there's this thing bothering me. I watched this movie, The White Tiger. I don't know if anybody's seen it or if you've seen it. And he was writing a letter to the Chinese, I guess their president or something. He mentioned this one whiskey, and I forgot which one he said, but it was like black something or something black.
I don't think I've ever had anything with the name of black in it other than like a black rum or like a Jim Beam black.
It's like something Black Label or something.
Oh, Johnny Walker.
Johnny Walker Black?
Yeah, you got Johnny Walker Black Label, and you got Johnny Walker Double Black.
Okay, so yeah, it probably was Johnny Walker then.
Because behind, I have this one that's like right next to my red label. That's a Double Black Johnny Walker. But they essentially look the same. Did the bottle look kind of like this?
It didn't show a bottle. He was just writing because it's about this Indian guy that grew up poor in India. It's like the Indian version of space, more or less.
Because this was only established in 1820.
Okay, yeah, I don't
It might be something just made back way, way, way back. If it has to do with like Indians and stuff like that, I don't think that's 1820 style, is it?
No,
that's a
like
different
India,
era.
Like India.
Oh, India. Okay.
Yeah, the Indians in India or Hindu Indian.
Okay, Hindu. Okay, so yeah, I was thinking like India or Indians in the U.S. time period.
Nah, dude, I'm telling you, you go to Sanctuary or whatever, and you have some of their alcohol. That's the video.
I'll try it.
That is the video.
And I think they were talking about the White Zombie. Said, "What? That sounds so good. I'm gonna try this." What is your favorite on the shelf? Me and Kenny. I'm gonna let Kenny go first because he hasn't tried a lot of my new ones. So, off of what stuff he has tried, I'll let him go first.
That one, like, Christmassy Jack Daniels thing or whatever was pretty good.
Yeah, I'll pull that one for you. I still have a good fit in that bottle.
There was another one. It was kind of honey-ish. I can't remember which one it was. That one was also good, but I think the one that comes to mind is obviously Centauri Whiskey.
So this one is the first one that you mentioned. It is the Jack Daniels Tennessee Cider. It is very hard to get your hands on. Really, really rare to find, actually. Most of your bars and stuff already buy it out. It is a apple cider whiskey that Jack Daniels had made. Absolutely beautiful drink. The other one that he mentioned was actually, I believe it was his idea that I bought it anyway. But it's empty, so I'm going to be showing you an empty glass. But it is the Suntory Whiskey Taki. Absolute beautiful whiskey. Tastes more like Scotch to me, but really, really, really good.
Super light.
My favorite that's on the shelf. It's really hard actually to say. Mine, I think it's going to be more of a Scotch. And I would have to drop it down to one of these two that's right here. The blended Scotch, it's a 15-year-old Scotch, and then the other one is a Highland single malt Scotch. They are probably my absolute favorite off the shelf that I have. Next to that would have to be Monkey Shoulder, but then again, that's Scotch.
I feel like we just like Scotch, but we won't admit it.
Yeah, like it just has to be Scotch. Like it's gotta be. You know, actually, I'm gonna give you a weird one. So, since you asked what's the favorite on the shelf, I'm gonna say my absolute favorite on my shelf is my new one. My 15-year-old Scotch whiskey. Absolutely amazing. Tastes great. But overall, like if you're wanting to go like specific to like a bourbon, Maker's Mark 46. Kenny did not like that one at all. It's really rugged, it's really rough, and it's really heavy. But it's strong. It's like 90-something proof. Or 90-something proof. Yeah, 90-something proof.
What was that one? I remember you told me to try this one, and then you told me this one. You was like, "Oh, here, try this one. It's way cheaper, but it's way better." I forgot which one that one was.
Oh, so I had Kenny try the Buchanan's Deluxe. It was a 12-year-old Scotch. And then I had him try a less than 3-year-old white label Scotch. And it was two total different flavors. And it makes the sense of why he likes Centauri compared to a regular whiskey, because Centauri Japanese style whiskey making is very similar to Scotland's Scotch making. The whiskey and Scotch sounds so good. Not something I see a lot. Both of you are Scotch men. He's more of a vodka person, or like a Hennessy type person, because that's just what he likes. I just don't have that on my shelf. I think
vodka, you can mix it with anything.
I still haven't done a Hennessy review on the channel. So, I mean, it just runs a fine line of, I'm just recently becoming more of a Scotch person because it's more enjoyable to me. Maybe because it tastes like where we grew up. I'd like to hear your opinions on whiskey. I'm a whiskey guy myself. Opinion on, like, what, for say? Like, what do you mean my opinion? What type of question are you going for? Or answer are you going for? Because mine are very vague, just depending on what whiskey you're talking about. Because some whiskeys are very, like, floral and, like, caramel, where some are very oaky and dark. And that's the ones like Kenny doesn't like very dark, heavy whiskeys. He likes something that's a little more vibrant that doesn't like give you that. I don't like a burn in my throat whiskey. He likes a smooth whiskey.
Yeah, I like vodka burn, but I don't like whiskey burn. I don't know.
I don't like dark either. All right, so I guess the best way to answer that would be for Kenny. They're kind of like you. They don't like the dark ones either, where it's hard for you to like have that really heavy whiskey burn. So, yeah. What whiskeys do you think you would go for, and with having the type of whiskey taste that you enjoy?
Starting out, honestly, that what's that one Jack Daniels, the honey one?
Yeah, it has the white label. It's the white label Tennessee honey.
Yeah, I think that one's probably a good overall one.
Okay, so
pretty expensive, but it's pretty good.
So the best way to go, if you don't like dark whiskeys or like a heavy whiskey, it's kind of like he said. Like you're gonna want to go for your Crowns, your Jack Daniel, your Crown Royal, your Jack Daniel, your Jim Beam. Those are the absolute top 3 dogs when it comes to flavors, because you're not going to outbeat Crown. I don't care what you tell me. Crown has the absolute best tasting flavors, period. Jim comes next, and then Jack Daniels. It's the top 3 when it comes to flavored whiskeys. So if you're not looking for something dark, then you're going to want to go for something that has flavor or something that has a longer distillation process or age, because the older it is, the longer it goes through that process, and it's not as rushed. Whiskey comes out the barrel clear, just like Moonshine does. It only changes when you put it in a barrel. So it's kind of what flavor you want to go with. I know we have like Bird Dog here. I tried a Bird Dog apple. It was absolutely terrible. I didn't really like it. So there's several others that other people may try, but I feel like if you don't like a dark and heavy bourbon, then you need to go something closer to your more family flavored drinks. And I'm over here being a wussy, only drinking alcohol mixed with soft drinks, except for beer. Now, I don't feel it. I feel you there. I used to be that way. Like, I would only drink Jack or Jim or anything like that when it was mixed with Coke or mixed with a Pepsi, RC, whatever you wanted to mix it with, Dr. Pepper, cherry wine. A lot of those are American drinks, but I understand. A lot of the time, I would only mix my whiskeys or alcohol, or I would only drink them cold. It opened up a whole new like flavor when I started drinking them straight off the shelf. Like Kenny, I'm sure he doesn't like drinking them straight, right?
Yeah, it really depends.
Because you got to go from like some whiskeys and bourbons are absolutely great to drink straight. Absolutely, you don't want you'll get that taste where you're like, that needs nothing. But then you'll get a majority, where they need something. And then you add a Coke, a whiskey, a Coke, Pepsi, cherry wine, Dr. Pepper. In Kenny's case, he drinks diet drinks, so a diet drink. Like my buddy, he don't mix his whiskeys with anything but Diet Mountain Dew.
What the hell?
I don't know, but that's all he mixes with. He won't mix with anything else but Diet Mountain Dew. That's why I like watching these guys. They drink more flavors. I just stick to one I want, and it tastes the ones that fit my profile, like the Jacks they said. And I understand it. Like Jack Daniels has a lot of different flavors, but Jim Beam has more. Crown has about the same amount as Jack Daniels does. Jim Beam has more flavored drink capabilities than any other brand I've ever seen in my entire life. Jim Beam has, if you can imagine the flavor, Jim Beam has a whiskey for it. And they do a great job on it. But Crown will always be my favorite. It's weird because my dad is a big whiskey person. He likes to drink whiskey off the shelf without anything. But whenever he tries to share it with me, I just can't handle it. And that's where a lot of people kind of like separate, because beforehand I used to drink, all my stuff had to be cold. Had to be out of a fridge. And then a buddy of mine was like, here, just try it this way for once. And then we tried it off the shelf. Changed my choice of drink all across the board. I drink everything that I do on my review channel, unless I mention it in the video, comes from the shelf. It comes straight off the shelf. It doesn't come out of a fridge. I do have a mini fridge over there that has my liqueur, my cream liqueurs in it. It has beer, it has a couple moonshines in it, but majorly everything that I do comes off the shelf, and it changes the flavor that you get. Whether you freeze it to where it's almost frozen, because with certain proof it's not going to freeze ever, but to an extent, whatever you put inside that drink or whatever you're making, if it comes off the shelf, it's going to taste different than it does when it's cold. Because if it's cold, it's going to be more dense, it's going to be a little bit thicker, it's going to be heavier, but the alcohol might be a little bit slower moving. But when it comes off the shelf, all of it's smooth. You get all the flavor, you get all of everything that's existing inside that drink at once instead of layers.
Also, do not put beer in a freezer.
Yeah, it will explode.
It will explode, and you don't want a beer slushy that tastes like shit.
Yeah, and Pretty Lady actually gave me a mini fridge. After we started doing these videos and going live and stuff, she's like, I got a mini fridge. Oh, do you? Do you? Do you? And we went and picked it up and brought it over here. And it took me a little bit to find the right temperature. But you can ask any friend that I have that's ever come over here and drank beer. I have the absolute coldest beer that you're ever going to drink. My beer is at the perfect point where it's not frozen beer yet or like icing, but it's not below that. It's like barely a degree below freezing the beer. And it's the absolute coldest beer you're ever going to get. Because I like cold beer. And I'm picky when it comes to my beer. If my beer's not the way I want it, then I'm not going to drink it. Pour it out. Can't waste perfectly good beer.
Like Hennessy, I swear to God, I can only drink it if it's coming out of the fucking freezer. Like the freeziest freezer ever.
And that's, I think it was my 21st birthday, because old man over here turns 21 before me. I I think his first birthday gift to me it might not have been my 21st birthday, but in general, I believe the first thing that he ever bought me for my birthday was a bottle of Hennessy and a jug of lemonade. And then he said, "Don't."
Yeah, that was right.
And you said, "Don't drink it unless you have both of them together."
Yeah, Hennessy straight. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, it's pretty rough.
I don't know how many times I've opened a beer and it starts to freeze. Exactly. So once you crack that lid, if it starts to freeze, it's too cold. I know it sounds weird saying that a beer is too cold because you can't have a too cold of a beer. You can. You want to turn it down just a few degrees. That way it's just at that perfect point where when you pop that top, it doesn't freeze the beer, but it's ice cold. Perfect. Like my mini fridge goes up to, I believe, 7 or 8, and it's at like 6.5, and that's the perfect point. I also have a freezer in there. That's where my freezer bullets are, my freezer cubes, and my Jaeger, which is in the floor right now because we used it earlier. Any new subscriptions while we wait by live? Oh, we did. We got one. I told you guys, if you subscribe while we're live, just comment. We'll take a shot for you. So we'll take a random shot. What are you feeling, Kenny? Liqueur, vodka, whiskey, or scotch?
What flavorless vodka do you have?
Flavorless? I don't have any. I actually finished my last little bit of Russian Standard the other night.
Damn.
The only other vodka that I have right now is the citrus-infused Sky vodka, but I have gin. I have a flavorless gin. I must have that aviation.
Decisions.
I'm about to say, if you just see a color, if you can see a color and let me know the color. If you can't pick out what the name of it is.
Do that Kraken shit that old Jason Aldean had.
What?
Kraken.
Oh, I was like, dude, I got Kraken. I don't remember anything about Jason Aldean, but I got Kraken.
Yeah, your boy Jason Aldean, man.
Oh, never mind. I got you now. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I was thinking, what's the darkest thing he had? And I was like, oh yeah, the Kraken.
So the Kraken is not actually the darkest thing that I got.
It's like black.
The Captain Morgan
What?
is actually darker.
Oh shit, yeah, it is.
It's a little bit dark. It's a lot. Actually, it's a lot darker.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's like walking through the midnight dark.
Golly.
But it is really good. It tastes really smooth. It's not heavy like a lot of your other dark rums are. All right, so just Kraken.
On fireball.
Yep.
Oh, you're completely out, huh? Jeez.
I still got. This is the last little bit of Fireball we got.
Is that a glass bottle? No.
Yeah.
Oh, it's weird. Mine is the same size, but it's plastic.
Yep, about as glass as it gets.
That's so weird.
Did you get it from the one beside the highway?
Nah, I got it.
Oh, you went to yours.
Going to yeah.
Yeah, this one was from the highway, below the house.
I swear to God, there's a cop in there all the time, and they rotate shifts.
Captain Morgan, way dark. Yes. Poor Fireball's empty. It is. But we've been using this Fireball for what now, Kenny? 4 weeks? Almost a month now, maybe longer.
Yeah, I think so.
So, for everybody that's watching right now, excluding Kenny, because I know Kenny's good with it, do you guys like the Fireball Fridays? If you like Fireball Friday, I'll buy another bottle of Fireball. If not, I can continuously make something up for Wednesday and Friday. But if you guys like Fireball Friday, I know you guys love Miller Monday, but if you like Fireball Friday, let me know, and we'll do Miller Monday, Fireball Friday. I'm okay with it. And not to say anything about my bank account, but this shit's cheap as shit.
Oh, it is.
So, I mean,
that's why I recommended it.
this is $11 for this bottle.
Yeah.
This lasted me a month for $11 a live stream. So, and we got our first actual donation the other day. So that was $5, I believe. So pretty much last week we spent $5 on a bottle of Fireball.
That's what I'm saying.
I love how you come up with other ones, but Fireball Friday does sound affordable. So actually, I didn't come up with anything. The only thing that I came up with was Miller Monday. And that was because I have Miller Lite, and Miller Monday just sounds so good together. And Miller Monday is the absolute only thing that I have done every single Monday since we started doing live streams. All the other ones was yours truly, Kenny. I can't really interact with other than Friday and Saturday. Yeah, I love Miller Monday. Miller Monday is absolutely amazing. And I understand that you can't interact, and that's why I try to do like certain other streams. I tested it the other day where I go live at a certain time earlier in the day because I wanted you guys to be able to see me during different time zones. But Kenny come up with the idea of having different days. Like I had already had Miller Monday. And then he's like, well, you could always do Tequila Tuesday, which is Taco Tuesday. And then Whiskey Wednesday, that's easy. And then you got Thirsty Thursday, because, it's just Thirsty Thursday. You drink whatever you want. And then you got Friday, and he's like, hey, you should do Fireball Friday. The only days it's hard to come up with a name is Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, I know one for Saturday, but it's very expensive.
And he said, what was it, Swasted Saturday or Swasted Sunday?
Well, there's Centauri Saturday.
Yeah, you got Centauri Saturday and Swasted Sunday.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive.
But yeah, Centauri Toki is, I believe, like $30 to $40 a bottle. Well, Kenny is smart then. He is. And this little shithead I should have listened to a long time ago about making these YouTube videos, or I'd have been making YouTube videos a long time ago.
God, telling you.
Yeah, I understand that, but I think you should continue with the Mondays and Fridays. I do. So my actual plan, and I've talked to Kenny about it a little bit too, is I'm going to continuously do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's our live days. 100%. Never changing that. That's going to be our days where we go live. 100%. No questions asked. But now, some random days. So my pretty lady, she works anywhere from 4 a.m. to 1 every single day except her days off, which is Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So if I'm off a day where she's at work, I have nothing else better to do, so I'm going to do a live for my overseas friends. And I feel like it helps me talk to other people that are from different time zones. Because like right now, what time is it in the U.S.? Right now it's 10:20. It is 10:20 right now for me. So if you're in like Japan or anything like that, it's almost like at like 10 a.m. the next morning, you know? So if I could do a live stream where I can be inside of a time zone difference where you guys can watch, well, Facebook just decided to fall over, and you guys can see me at your own time zone that's decent for you guys to actually watch, enjoy, and have fun. Yeah, I understand. Watch weekend live streams. Got it. Yeah, I go live. This is the same all the time. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I've thought about doing one maybe Saturday or Sunday, but I haven't really decided yet. And it says it's 7:22 p.m. U.S. Where are you at? So if it's 10 o'clock here, 7 o'clock there, I'm going to say you're way West Coast. I'm going to go empty the bladder again because whatever. Again, man. Again.
Oh my god.
You act like this has changed in the 20 years that we've known each other.
Oh my goodness. See, this is why you just open the window and you just piss out the window. Or you take said Fireball bottle and you piss in the Fireball bottle. Saves time. But, hey, who am I? You can have, well, yeah, you can also get a funnel for like $1. You put it on top of the Fireball and you piss on the funnel so you don't get piss everywhere. But I'd still get piss everywhere. Who am I? You just splash everywhere. And especially if you're drunk and you're holding a bottle with a funnel and it's a plastic funnel and it's just like tipping all over the place, gee whiz.
Subset, or I'm sure she probably responded to it. Kenny, you have been on the channel sometime, like on video?
I want to say it's the second time.
Yeah, it's the second video where Kenny's been technically voice on the video, on the live stream, but he's never been physically on the videos. Sad man, I know, I understand.
Yeah, I'm still trying to do my own thing right now, but this week, man, I don't know, just blowing my arm out was, I don't know.
Whether he hits 1K or I hit 1K, whoever hits 1K, we're doing the videos. So I want to say midsummer sometime, you guys are going to see Kenny for the first time.
I already got a video idea, don't worry.
When you finish that drink, when you finish that glass, are you picking another random drink? So usually what I do is I drink a Miller Lite, I drink my drinks, and then we go back to Miller Lite. So after this one, I will probably go to a beer, and then that's what's like the winding down side of the video, because we've already been live for, what is it? I don't even know how long we've been live. Yeah, we've been live for almost 2 hours, so it'll probably be a beer next. Kenny, put your link in the channel.
Tell you what the idea is. Or you could just do it when you hit 500, honestly.
Yeah. They said I don't even have his link. I'll subscribe to him if I find his channel. So his is YouTube and Twitch, so it's kind of different. Twitch, if you subscribe, you have to pay $5, but if you follow, it's free. But YouTube, son of a crackhead. YouTube's free to follow and subscribe.
Yeah. I like follows. I don't care about subs.
Yeah. So if you want to put your Twitch in the thing, you can. If you want to put your YouTube in there, you can. But either one, you can find him on the Kenny 3D.
I don't really do alcohol on my channel, more or less.
Yeah, he just does like N64 games and stuff like that. Old school stuff that we grew up on is what he's been rocking with here recently.
Yeah, I kind of do what I want. You're not gonna see me playing League of Legends or Fortnite or anything like that. So.
And he does really good. He's the one that taught me video games, taught me a whole bunch of different things. So great. He knows a lot of shortcuts, this and that, of what to do, this and there. He only tells me to play video games when he knows that I'm going to be addicted to it. So, like our Dragon Ball Z we're playing right now.
No more turn-based games for a while.
Yeah, I'm about tired of Dragon Ball at the moment.
My VOD views were super high, and then towards the end they started to like cut in half. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing turn-based games for a fucking minute. I don't give a fuck what you guys say. Let's see. I don't care.
I tried to get you to play Doom, but you didn't listen.
Oh fuck. Okay, let me watch a video about Doom. Hang on. Okay, Doom 64, because I truthfully haven't seen any more than like 1 minute of gameplay.
Yeah, Angel said followed, so there's another new follower on Twitch.
Hell yeah.
And then Soup Ma said I use Twitch a lot, mostly to watch people play, LOL, but I'll check out Kenny's channel. There you go. Nothing gets better than alcohol and video games chat. Exactly. And if you're ever curious, like, so the way me and Kenny do things is we're blood family. So trust me, we have a schematic to this. This week he's been in a lot of pain, he's been hurting and stuff, but usually the way we try to do it is I go live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So he tries to go live Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and then every now and again we'll end up live on the same days, which...
Yeah, it'll fucking overlap. I'm like...
It'll overlap. But we go live, both of us. So either, no matter how you look at it, one of us will be live every single day of the week. So, I mean, he doesn't do alcohol on his streams. I do alcohol on mine. His is more video game style chat type things. But I will be in his chat if I'm not live, and then vice versa. So if you ever wanted to do either one with either one of us, you're going to find either one of us in either one. Even if we're not in VC, 9 times out of 10, Kenny's in the chat because he is a moderator. And he controls what people say and don't say in the chat.
Moderator monkey, baby.
And vice versa. I'm a moderator in his Twitch. You go over there and you say something bad. I know it sounds like a dick move, but if you go to his channel and you say something bad and it's worth getting banned for, I'm going to ban you on my channel as well. It works both ways. Because if you're saying something on Twitch to get you banned, that means YouTube's going to ban you. And if you are going to come in here and get me in trouble and him in trouble for it, then I'm just going to mute both all the way across. No questions asked. Me and Kenny's been pushing this stuff since we were kids. And here we are actually finally living the life of doing what we wanted to do. Duo stream with 5-shot challenge and Heidi gameplay video idea. So I've tried to get Kenny to come over here a lot of times, and we have plans on doing so. We have plans on doing multi-streams, duo streams, and stuff like that, but we want to get like a foot base going first. That way it's not like one side leading the blind type idea. What we're trying to go for is more or less equilibrium. And then, because I don't do video games at all on mine, so it would be like me playing a game that Kenny liked, and then eventually we're done. Or he doesn't drink a lot, so he's going to come over, drink a little bit, and be done. You know, he's not going to do anymore. So if we kind of like find something in the middle, we have middle ground to do kind of whatever we want to do, which we can, because it's not like I'm going to be doing a video with a random person. It's a video with somebody that I know that's been here around a long time. Trust me. we will play the algorithm. I mean, that's just how it works.
And plus, like, okay, I want you to have like what the heck is this? I want you to have like some sort of foundation. Plus, I want you to get used to like streaming, I guess, and like see how it is, like get solo experience, and not necessarily like be reliant on somebody else for like commentary and stuff like that.
Because I mean, yeah, I could go live and I could have George, 6ix9ine, and then you guys just comment in the comment section the entire stream. It doesn't help me none.
Easy.
Yeah, but it doesn't help me. But me creating my own group compared to Kenny's group, Kenny built his group off his own channel. That's his channel. That's his Discord. That's everything that he done. That's him. I'm a part of that, but it's his. Granted, I should probably eventually make my own Discord, but I'm lazy.
Yeah.
Like, it still does our own little growth thing. If I do it mostly for Kenny, like if I have somebody that comes in, hey, you should use Discord, I do join blank Discord, which is Kenny's Discord. One, you're either going to join in because I'm there, or two, you're going to join in and you're going to see somebody else there that goes live and uses it all the time, and then you're going to follow them. So, I mean, it's hit or miss.
It's like the same friend group, but it's not the same community.
Yeah. So, I agree. I definitely need my own Discord. I have an alcohol community. He has a video game community. We're two totally different types, style of community.
Video games are stretch.
But how many people that drink alcohol and stuff use Discord compared to people that play video games? Exactly. I mean, like, the way that it's balanced out is terrible.
Plus, I think it's a lot easier to make your own Discord now.
Because you got to think about it. My videos, you have to be 18 or older. Most of the people that watch my alcohol reviews already have to be 21 or older. How many people in that age group, because the majority of my views come from the 40-year-olds and higher, know how to use a Discord, let alone know what a Discord is.
Yeah, it's always weird being like, hey, you know what Discord is or anything like that, or if if someone wants to call me or whatever, I'm like, yeah, you know what Discord is, because I'm not giving you my number.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you all day long, but I'm not giving you my phone number.
Exactly. It says, yes, you're on Discord. If I like Justin, then I like Kenny. That's just how it is. And I respect that. Thank you. Kenny's my family. He's blood. And if you like me, you like him, because we're pretty much the exact same person. I can't pronounce your name, but you said 100, so thank you. And then, huh?
I'll look it up. Hang on.
Yeah, I can't say that at all.
Let me see. How do we say this?
It said, Angel said, I think both of them are my mood, and you can be the first popular gamer and drinker. Exactly. And that's what we want to look into life in these type of game. The situation is he does video games, I do drinking. If I get big, he gets big. He gets big, I get big. That's just how we've lived our life since we've been together. That's just how it works.
Yeah, because how lame is it? Okay, I know this is a shot in the dark, but let's say you're a millionaire and your friends aren't. Mm-hmm. Screw that. I want all my friends to be millionaires.
Yeah, I'd rather be a couple thousandaire and all my friends be good than me be a millionaire and then everybody be broke.
Or same with YouTube. I don't want to be the only guy that's super big on YouTube or Twitch or whatever the hell, and then everybody else is kind of. I want everybody to be on the same level.
Yeah, cool, awesome. I could be you or me could be the only person in our family to get rich and big off YouTube or Twitch, right? But at the end of the day, if we both equalize off that, nobody in our family has to worry about shit ever again.
Plus, I think for a while, and it's pretty obvious that I wanted you to be like 1 foot ahead of me. That way, I didn't have as much pressure.
Oh Jesus, I'm trying to drop it on Facebook. So the biggest thing with Kenny is he's got social anxiety. He doesn't talk.
I don't have social anxiety. It's just I'm very
he's particular.
It depends. I could stream all day long. It doesn't make a shit to me. It's just like, okay, it's not. I'm hard trusting with new people, especially because I've been fucked over time and time again. So, I don't know. Streaming's different because it's just like names in a chat. But if it's like in person, I don't know.
It's different talking to somebody face to face than it is over a computer.
Yeah, it's just like having life experiences and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, if it wouldn't have been like the way that you grew up compared to the way I grew up, and that's not like separating us at all. Like, if you had never grew up in the gaming side of life because you were in your house a lot of the times, who was to say that we would be who we are now? And that's just because literally the way we grew up, the way we lived, it created a type of lifestyle for each individual. Me, I like to sit here. I like to do my reviews. I like to drink and stuff. But you like to do playthroughs. You like to play games. Granted, we both do, but I have an addictive personality. And Kenny plays that to his advantage. Trust me.
Again,
somebody is destroying the like button right now. Somebody's just absolutely destroying it on Facebook. But yeah, Kenny, we'll get ready to play a game in his Discord, and then he'll let me know about this game that he's playing. And he knows that I'm going to do my best in this game, because if I don't, then he wouldn't have messaged it to me in the first place. Exactly. Gotta go, but nice talking to you both. Nice talking to you. Nice chatting. Thank you for joining. Thank you for showing up. You're amazing.
That guy's name, it means love at first sight in Thai.
Ooh, so you're Thai. Well, 100 to you in Thai. Whoever's hitting all those like buttons on Facebook, you're destroying it right now. I see it, but it doesn't tell me who's doing it. So I have a super addictive personality, and I have to be careful with funds. Trust me, I 100% agree. Me and Kenny's played several different billion, hundreds of trillion different games, and I get addictive personalities to them, where I have to be the best, or I have to hit the charts, or I just want to play until I'm good enough. And then I play several where it's like pay to win, and I'll just drop money on them all the time. And it's just what I do, it's just something that I do. And Kenny knows that I do that. So he won't put me on a game unless he knows that it's worth it. Like I said, it's me, Mario. I figured it was you, but I couldn't quite. I seen the picture coming up, and I was like, I think it's Logan, but I wasn't quite sure. But yeah, Kenny likes to put me into mostly it's first-person shooter games. Mostly.
But we've tried every kind of game. Every kind. Card, shooter, adventure, everything.
I say there's probably not one type or brand or scenario game or co-op. There's probably not one co-op game that me and him's never played.
The best one we accidentally came across was for sure Borderlands and Borderlands 2.
Yes.
does like best of both worlds. Loot and first-person shooter and exploration.
Because he absolutely loves FPS games, first-person shooters. I love exploration and hunting. And that's why I know he probably got fed up with me so many times over and over and over, where we played like Diablo or something together, and I will sit there and try to search the entire area before I leave. I want to find the best gear. I want to find stuff. I like finding things. So, me, I'm a finder. I'm a hunter. I'm a type thing like that. With that being said, I play a character that is the opposite of that. So does Kenny. Kenny plays a fast-paced type style character all the time. I play a tank. I play tank, and that's about it. I take all the damage, and then I DPS, damage per second. And then Kenny, he plays hunter-style characters, where he can attack from a distance and not be harmed, because I'm already tanking. So, and we play different styles than we enjoy, because if we enjoy the style that we play, then we would be lost forever. We'd have probably never got through Diablo as many times as we did if I would have played as the character that I wanted to play. Like, we would just be stuck. And it's not the fact like, well, I just don't enjoy this character. Now, I enjoyed all the characters that I played on any game that me and Kenny ever played, because we both played through several different character types until we found the one that we enjoy. We ain't got nothing but time. So might as well play through different scenarios on what's good, what's bad, what we like, what we don't like. Finally, I heard that crack. Video games are like crack, man. It's me. No. Could be worse, though. Could be worse.
Oh, man.
I tell you.
Couple more days. I think I'm good to go. I'm going to go back to the gym, baby.
I was contemplating it.
I think it's the row machine, honestly. That's probably what screwed it
The
up.
row machine will mess you up. If you're going too fast, it'll definitely mess that rotator cuff up.
I think us doing a video game stream is probably in the very distant future.
I agree. Mostly good, and it's really hard to do that only under the fact that my channel's not built off video games. If my channel is more video game based, then probably it would be a more viable option. But with my channel being more towards alcohol and then Twitch being more towards against alcohol, it makes it harder for me and him to kind of do duo streams. Now,
I don't want to do alcohol on my channel because it just feels redundant and it's like cheating more or less. So I'd just rather do alcohol stuff on your channel.
Yeah, we can do. He could come on and be like face to face next to me in a chair, and we do a review and this and that, and blah 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 blah. And then I could probably he could go live, play whatever game he's playing. I'll download the game, and then we both play. You might not see my face on his channel because half the time you really don't see his face, but that might just be the way we go about it.
Like certain locations will do certain things. That's pretty much what we're getting at.
Yeah, so like if we was to go to his house, honestly, it would really just his house would probably be really hard to do both. It's just scenario side of playing game. My PC's trash. We all know that. So it's just a real scenario type situation. Like we both play RuneScape, We could probably stream OSRS together because it's just OSR. You can play OSR, so it's fucking tater. But for me to have Kenny come over here, do a video with me, record it, and then post it is totally different. Or for Kenny to come over here and go live with me for an hour or so, that's totally different. Really, anytime you two would play any game together, I would watch it. Well, thank you. That means an absolute ton. It really does. Because support helps us both so much. All right, what's your go-to beer at a gas station? I want to go grab some beer. All right, Kenny, if you're going to a gas station, what's your go-to beer?
I go down the list. Corona Premier. If they don't have Corona Premier, then I get Corona Light. If they don't have Light, then I just get Bud Light. That's my trickle list.
I don't really have a trickle list when it comes to beer. When it comes to going to the store to get beer, I usually just get Miller Lite. Unless I'm looking for something different, then I'll go either Yingling or maybe, if I'm really like stretching for a different taste, Budweiser.
Oof.
But top two would definitely be Miller Lite or Yingling. If I had to have like a top two.
Mine used to be Heineken, but I don't know if they did something with their formula or something, but I just don't really like it anymore.
The last time I had Heineken, it made me feel drunk before I was even drunk. If that makes sense.
I don't know what they did. I swear to God, like when they was doing that James Bond promotion, whatever they were doing was perfect.
Because I had have nothing else to drink that day. At all. Nothing. And then I drank 2 Heinekens and felt like shit.
Oh, yeah.
And there's no way 2 Heinekens outweigh a lot of other things that I drink. So it would have had to been something strong.
What James Bond they promote?
So one says, I like Heineken. And then Soup says, not Heineken. So, my question is,
okay.
I was going to say, my question is, why do you like Heineken? And then my second question is, why don't you like Heineken? Because I don't know how to pronounce your name, to be honest. I'm not even going to try.
Yeah, I don't even know how to say that.
Yeah, I don't even know how to, say that name.
Because I read it in, English letters, and I was like, yeah, I still don't even know how to say that.
And I've seen a bunch of different languages in my lifetime, but I don't know how to say that. So I'm not going to try to, butcher it at all. So we're just going to call you Blueface because your character tag is blue.
Buttery taste. Interesting.
I don't think I've ever gotten a buttery taste.
Yeah, I don't either.
But then again, everybody's taste buds are different.
I just thought it was a higher quality Bud Light, honestly.
Maybe I need to drink a new Heineken and try to see if I get a buttery taste to it. I can't tell you the last time that I had a Heineken. All right, so why do you say not Heineken? We're waiting on you. What tis be the difference? Hey, just curious, and I'm sure you exactly know who you are because you're the only name in the comments that we cannot pronounce. Where are you from?
I assume Thailand.
He's saying Thailand. I'm going to say Japan.
It's Japan.
Because there was another person on here that kind of had this similar contact that was Japan. So if you can hear me, where's your name from and what should we call you? Because Lord knows I cannot say that. Because to me it looks like INUSNWU. So it's Inuswa. Inusu.
I see an SNUS, so it's like Snos and then an NWU.
Snuswu.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you mean my name, but Soup. Yeah, Soup. I'll call you Soup now. Because I know your name is Humpus, so I'm going to call you Soup if you're on YouTube. That's just what's going to be. But I don't prefer Heineken because it doesn't have a bread taste. And it has to be Thailand. Alrighty, y'all gonna grab me a Heineken pack. I'm American. What? No. Bone Boy. How do you expect me to remember Bone Boy? Oh, you mean his name. It's alright. Both more or less. How do you expect me? Bone Boy. Bon voyage? So you're from America, land of the cheeseburgers. That's fine. That's fine. It builds character that way. That 100% builds character. My brain is bamboozled. I would have never in my entire lifetime thought that. I would have never thought you were from America. Yeah, never in my entire lifetime would I have ever expected that name. And that's not being weird or nothing. I just can't pronounce it. Being American. Absolute no way.
Yeah, people have names like that, and you're like, oh yeah, man, I'm in Nebraska.
And then dudes are like, really, you know what? I'm from Beijing.
Really, dude?
Like, I would have never in my entire life guessed. What state are you from? Yeah, like, we're from America. Where? What state are you in? Go ahead and tell me it's Arizona. Go ahead and tell me it's Arizona. I feel like it's Arizona. Yeah, me and Kenny are both in North Carolina. But you guys don't quit doing your thing. We're going to end it on Facebook real quick. Damn it. There we go. You guys are great. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you're still here, hit the subscribe button. You guys are amazing. I'll see you soon. I can't keep it straight. But guys, y'all are amazing. Thank you. I'll see you again soon. If I can hold the phone straight. There we go. Starting live photo video now. Shut you live on everywhere. Yay! All the other stuff is gone. Oh, hey. Alright, see ya. Gotta get my beer boy. In like Charlotte area we are. Beach Boys. Yeah, I feel you. I mean, them old Beach Boys are kind of weird. I'm surprised, honestly, they were still live. How long have we been live? Oof. I'm about to hit 2.5 hours. I should have been in bed a long time ago. Yeah, I gotta be up at like 5 in the morning. But that's okay, because it builds character. And then, if anybody really knows that I really don't care about sleep, I sleep as much as I want, and as little as I'm told that I want. So, I'm glad Mr. The Kenny 3D showed up.
Yeah, Fireball always gives me shit. So, this is me squirt inside the toilet bowl tomorrow morning.
Where's 6ix9ine and Jorge?
6ix9ine's for sure awake. George is probably asleep because his sleep schedule's somewhat fixed, but not really.
All right, so I'm gonna finish this up here soon, and then you're ready to go and just chill with you on the live stream or the live chat for a little bit, because I gotta eat before I go to bed. So I'm assuming you're gonna be up for that. I don't know about them two. That's why I was curious.
Yeah, hell
But we're gonna finish this beer, which is almost halfway full, so we still got a little bit of time. All right, so it said, "Dude, don't leave." I still can't pronounce that name. And it says, "Dude, Justin, you remind me of Grandpa when you pull his glasses off." Hey, it's just how it works, man. You take these things, you just kind of like finagle with them a little bit, and you just like you just throw them away. No. You just take them over, dig them off. You just kind of like sit them there. Pappy Justin, I'll take it all day, every day. But guys, we're gonna kind of slowly wind it down, I reckon, because we're slowly ending to this beer, and I'm hungry. Cheers. Oh, still got a little bit left in there. Still pretty bloody from it. Let's see what all stuff we got while we were live. Mention me in a comment. The wrong ting. I love how, like, when my live starts to go live, I look fucked up immediately. Like, I might not even be, like, drinking nothing, but I'll stretch, like, backwards and then forward, and I'm just like, you know what? I look drunk. All right, so Kenny, I don't know if you're still, like, tuned all the way in or not, but I'm going to pull it up here so I can see it. Shh.
Yeah, I got you on my middle monitor.
I respect that. We'll continue another Friday. Awesome. It'll be next Friday. So this wall right over here, just above my light switch over yonder, I'm trying to find something to fill that little blank space. What do you think should go there?
I don't know, dude. I'm telling you, you can't go wrong with a poster.
But I don't have enough room for a poster.
Oh, where there's a will, there's a way. You go on Amazon, you find you a skinny poster of some sort.
It's like a foot wide and like 3 foot tall.
You could do like. Do you have like you could do like a paperwork of some sort from the military, and then frame that like a paper of some sort of importance.
DD-214.
Yeah, just something. I don't know if you have anything like specific in mind.
Well, I have my medical degree, and then I have all of my like military documents that said, "Hey, you're no longer military."
True.
Put me okay. Hold on. It could be literally anything. So, and it wouldn't even have to be something like that. It could be just like a small poster.
Yeah.
Mostly like the top spot, like to the top right of the little like thermostat piece.
Could be a picture of our grandfather, but I have yet to have seen a picture that big of him.
I have a couple, but they're with my grandma.
Yes.
Or our grandmother. Oh, I have it saved. I have it saved. I'll send it to you. I thought I did. I'm going to say
Where is this?
So I'm going to say that I don't. So I can forget it. Move this over here. So we're gonna take the final TT of the video real quick. The final P.
Oh shit! Ambulance walked away. Oh. How's the weather? How's school today, son? Did you learn anything? Boy? That's good. That's good, son. You got any homework? Yes, that's good.
Wait. I was so confused for a second there. Stupid thing. iPhone. Stupid terrible. We're gonna be finishing up this area here real quick. If you're ever curious, you can catch my cousin at either his YouTube or his Discord or on his Snapchat. Anything. I'm pretty sure most of it is Kenny 3D. Yeah, his Twitter. The only thing I think is different is his Facebook, but Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitch, all of it is the Kenny3D. If it isn't the Kenny3D, it's Kenny3D. So go check it out. Go have fun. He goes live a lot. Here recently, he hasn't been, mostly because he hasn't been feeling that great. So go show him some love when he does go live, which I'm 1,000,000,000% expecting him to go live tomorrow night. So.
Okay. Here we go. We're pushing it, buddy.
It's not that. I mean, it's either going to be.
Sure.
I'm going to say 100% Monday night on my Miller Monday. 100% he's going to go live. So by Monday, you guys are going to see him live. If you don't come check me out, go check him out. You guys are amazing. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chilling.
Be a slut. Watch us both at the same time.
Yeah, you could watch us both. Because Twitch and YouTube are different accounts. So watch us both at the same time. Chit chat, hang out. We bought a new ring light. I'm assuming you can tell because my face is glowing like a ginger on a vacation bath. But I'm sure you can see the difference in the quality here that we actually have compared to what we did before. You guys are amazing. So thank you. We're going to finish this beer off real quick. I'm still going to be in the VC. Kenny can post it in the comments if he wants to. It's his own Discord. If you want to hang out there, we can hang out there. But I reckon eventually I should make my own Discord so you guys can come over and hang out. But thank you. You guys are amazing. So till later, till next, until always, I love you. I bet you guys don't have to. I try so you guys don't have to. I'm thankful that Kenny come out and decided to chat tonight and hang out. Made it a lot better. But hit that Hotmail or HTTPS in the comments down there. It'll take you to the Discord that he owns and I'm in. So come hang out, come have fun. We're there every single day, just chit-chatting, saying random things. You never know what you get. It's going to be a new laugh. But yeah, usually I post when I go live there. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but he posts every single time. So love you guys. Thank you. You have a wonderful night. It's been 2 hours, almost 3. Son of a ball sack. I can't talk. Almost 3 hours. I'm going to chit-chat in Discord for a little bit with Kenny. But if you're still here hanging out, hey, man, just join. It's easy. Go over to that thing. It's free. Ain't nothing about it. Just download it. Guys, I love you. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day as we grow every single day with new numbers knowledge. I might, so you guys don't have to. Hit that subscribe button. Become part of our huge family as we grow every single day. Till later, until always, I love you. And I will see you again tomorrow with a brand new video. Catch you later, guys. See ya.